chord in all of us.
Dancehall is a way where I could express myself, my black body.
Dancing is a little bit like being in the eye of the storm, which is a very quiet place. Let's punch.
All right. Just gave you a All right, so we just gave you a little taste there. Jamaican dancer and dancehall ambassador Kimiko Miller is featured in Move, which is a Netflix documentary on dance. She is a graduate of the Edna Manley College of Visual and Performing Arts, schooling based here in Jamaica, and she has been building her brand since 2009. We are now joined by Kimiko Miller to share about her exciting journey. Kimiko, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Oh, we are super excited. I have not finished watching it. I started, and I'm really proud of what we've been able to see and just how it's been narrated. Tell us a little bit about how this even came about. You know, the concept of being a part of this Netflix documentary.
Well, I mean, I didn't expect this. Some directors from Paris came to Jamaica and were scouting female dancers to be featured in this documentary. So they ended up choosing me out of many, you know.
I saw a clip where you are an only child. Your mother. What was it like when you decided, you know, listen, dance is where it's going to be for me? What was the support like from your mother at that time?
It was very difficult. I mean, parents in Jamaica don't support their children if they want to be a musician or a dancer or an actor. It's not well supported because it's a society that believes that your child should become a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer and all these fancy careers. So it was very difficult. It was a difficult transition. When I was going to Ashe, I was a part of Ashe Academy. The director at the time recommend me to go to Edna and convince my mom, try to convince my mom and say, don't worry, your daughter's going to make you proud, you know? So really had to convince her and show her that it was worth taking on this career.
Well, I mean, I wanted to just talk about that. So you went to Edna, you became a graduate, and then what? Because is it that you were getting jobs or finding avenues to earn here in Jamaica? Like, what was it like after graduating?
I tried to stay active while I was going to school at Edna Manley. I was still going out to the dancehall parties. I was meeting artists, promoters. I was networking and getting a few music jobs or promotion jobs and stage show jobs here and there. I entered Dancing Dynamite, where I came second place, and I could pay my tuition for the last year. So these achievements, I was growing my portfolio then, so I had to network. So once I was finished with Edna Manley, I decided to take on the dancehall avenue because a lot of graduates from Edna Manley, they want to be a part of Alvin Ailey or Garth Fagan, theatrical dance company overseas. Most of the dancers want to do that, or Lion King production. But I chose dancehall because of the love I have for that physical, spiritual dance, the spiritual dance to me. So I took on to my culture, which is dancehall, and tried to see how I could, you know, evolve it and put it on the globe where persons could recognize and appreciate it for what it is. So that's the avenue that I turned to. So when I completed college, I just started doing more, you know, I just started networking and doing more productions. Artists became more familiar with me. I was more known in the streets. Right. So I basically worked on that.
So before the movie, because this is a new project that you were, you know, included on, you were doing work with artists locally and even some internationally. Tell us about those connections too.
Definitely. I was doing, first I was a part of Dance Jamaica, which is run by Latanya Style. And because of that, persons overseas started becoming more aware of our talents as dancers and started booking us as ourselves. So we're not only going on tour with musicians anymore and backup dance, but we're actually going on our own tour.
Yeah.
Own tour. So I visited Europe, Australia, Asia, Russia, North and South America. The only place I haven't been is Africa, which is in the making.
It is. So
it's a big accomplishment for me, for other dancers as well, because we never usually go on to our own tour, so that's a big accomplishment. And apart from that, I've been working with a lot of, one of my first music video was with Vibes Cartel when he was black. Vibes Cartel, Sean Paul, Sean Kingston, I choreographed for Jason Derulo, Shut Up and Dance. I choreographed the Jamaican part. Recently choreographed for Maseko and Shensia new video, Silver Tongue. Conqueror. I've worked with Beyonce and Jay-Z when they came to Jamaica. So I have been a video vixen from ever since, you know. And I mean, persons always book me back because of my work ethics, because of my discipline, because of my style. You know, the whole versatile style. I love the versatile.
You are certainly a ball of energy. So this documentary by Netflix, it's entitled Move. What is it really about? Give us an overview.
Move. So Move is basically a docu-series showcasing 6 choreographers across the world, 2 from the US, person from Spain, Bangladesh, Israel, and Jamaica, of course, and is tapping into their life as a dancer or tapping into their work as a choreographer. And I'm the representative for Jamaica.
Were you happy with how this movie, actually, the docuseries came out, how, you know, you were represented and how dancehall and Jamaican dance was represented?
Yes, it exceeds my expectation, you know, because I was thinking, oh, maybe it's going to be like one of those normal documentaries where them just go in the party and show this and maybe tell their interpretation of what they're seeing. But the difference is that it is a docu-series specifically highlighting my life as a dancer in Jamaica. It's a part of my life, it's not the whole thing. But and then they're coming from a female perspective, which is even wonderful because, you know, dancehall is a male-dominated space. Right. So to come from a young female dancer like myself, choreographer, and other idols of mine, I feel very exuberant. I feel nonchalant. It's mixer. I'm just so humbled and grateful that I could have my work and part of my life as a dancer in Jamaica being showcased on such a big platform, you know?
Big platform indeed. Yes. There's a line that you mentioned, the dance is a way for you to express your black body. What did you mean by that?
All right, being a part of Lacadco, I don't know if you know of Lacadco Dance Company, run by Dr. Lantex Stein. She has a technique called Lantec, and that Lantec is a whole form of moving your black dancing body. We move totally different from white people. So it's being more in tuned within your black body and feeling proud and confident in this form. You understand? When you do ballet, you're doing like an upright position. You should stick down your booty, be more erected and legs are turned out. This is not a natural way for us as black people. We're more grounded and, you know, more
pelvic movements and chest.
Yeah. Right. It's more natural for us. So dancehall takes on that whole aura, because dancehall is like from our African roots. The movement is definitely African. It's just that it's more evolving or takes on a different style. But it's being proud of your black body, and if you're shaking your booties, there's nothing wrong with that. Just to get society to know that there's nothing wrong with that. That's just how we are. That's how we move, you know, and just feel confident and free within your body.
So, you know, you mentioned that you know, there's touring has become now a very popular part of dance hall dancers going overseas, you know, to provide what you call these dance classes and series. How can the Ministry, you know, of Culture and so forth support this kind of industry that is emerging?
I think we definitely need a structure for dancing and dancehall in Jamaica. Dancers over. We don't have a structure. Same like we have Jaipur and Jambro that supports our music. We don't have a foundation or association that supports dancers. So, you know, dancers are artists. They don't know much about the business part so much. So it would be good to have some government officials being, you know, building a structure and having us, like if we need to go to the embassy for to get a visa, they can support us with a letter to show that we're cultural ambassadors or whatever. We need to find a way to copyright our intellectual properties Stuff like this, you know, we need a structure basically. There's no structure whatsoever. So the foreigners think that there is a free for the artists abroad. Yes. Rihanna then Paris Gobel, which is a big international choreographer. She uses dancehall in her work and call it urban technique. But the dancehall, them now said this is dancehall, this is where it's coming from. They're not giving dancehall its credit. Yet still everybody is using it. But because it's like a free-for-all, we just do dancehall because of social issues, just for the way we feel. People may think it's just fun while we dance. But I think they should take it more serious and see that it's coming from artists and they should be supported, they should be paid, you know, these whole work. So we definitely need a structure to help with all of this.
Kimiko, I'm giving you the charge to start that movement. No pun intended, but you need to possibly add that voice for the other dancers who really hold down our culture.
And Orville Hall and
yes.
Latanya Stan, who are capable of helping with this, you know?
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, definitely.
Move.
In terms of some of the people you admired growing up, dancers, could you just list a few for us?
My favorite female dancer back in the days was Mad Michelle. I don't know if you know.
Yes.
Yes. Nice.
When I saw Mad Michelle, when I saw her on the stage and how she transformed, I'd be like, whoa, this girl bad. Yeah, so Mad Michelle, I mean, definitely Bogle is a dancehall icon for me. Boise, my brother, living legend Boise, who has his book now out. I look up to Orville Hall, like myself, like Antoinette Stein. She's not in the dancehall scene so much, but she's the first one that puts dancehall on a theatrical stage, and it wasn't appreciated at all. So these people I look up to for different reasons, you know, not just the dancing, but how they help to contribute to the whole dancehall industry, the entertainment industry.
So we can watch the movie Move, the docu-series Move, and see more of, you know, how you have explained it. And I saw also a glimpse of La Antoinette Steins as well, and so, you know, a lot of different things, and your mother and so forth. But what else do we look out for from Kimiko moving forward?
I mean, the sky's the limit. Many doors always open. It's just this whole pandemic situation, you know, it's not moving as quickly as you expect it, because if there wasn't pandemic, I'd be getting a lot of clients into my studio, Versatile Studios. A lot of foreigners be flying in to be a part of the dancehall scene, and so the pandemic kind of make things a bit stagnant. But however, I'm still trying to stay proactive. I'm doing online classes at the moment.
Nice.
People are reaching out to me. Someone reached out to me to be a part of Marshmallow's music video. I don't like to talk about things when it's not done.
We'll look out for you in another music video, because your catalog spans both local and international artists.
Yes, and it's not just now.
All right, so how do we continue to follow the journey? Where are you on social media?
You can follow me at Kimikoversatile, and the name of my dance group is Versatile Ones. And my studio is Versatile Studios.
Okay.
Right, so viewers, Tammy, if you want to get some dancehall classes in, Kimiko is our girl. And we can also watch her in the new Netflix docu-series called
Move. Yep, for sure. Very proud of you, Kimiko, and keep flying that dancehall flag for us here and overseas. So yeah, we can see her. Move.
And we will get moving soon. All right, viewers.
I want to add that I'm having a dance fest starting in November, every Saturday, and the local rate we have a 1,500. The class will be virtual on Zoom, so you can just work out in the comfort of your own home. You know, it's very exciting. So I'm just telling all Jamaicans to get on board as well. We don't want only foreign supporters, we want the locals to be involved and learn all the latest moves and exercise and have fun.
Awesome.
No matter our skill or ability, just come and get moving with Kimiko. All right, thank you so much, Kimiko. Viewers, let's now check in with the